Dang, Tyra. I'm sitting there listening to you. And, as you sit there and talk about how your mama used to make you sit in the room for days and days, and you could only go on the porch for 20 minutes. I mean, she kind of treated you like I treat my dogs. I'll tell you about my mother, things that we did together, Tyra. When I was little, when I was a baby, right, my mother flew me from Jersey all the way to Disney World. The photo is on Facebook. You know what my mother did for me? My mother would make sure that I was always wearing suits because you see those photos up on Facebook. My mother was actually spending money on me. Like, I don't hear any stories about, like for example, my mother, took me on a plane for the first time. Yeah. My mother took me to go see Andre the Giant fight the Ultimate Warrior and the Macho Man and Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase. That's what my mother did for me. You know, damn, my mother got me to the Million Man March in, I think that was 1996. I think 95. It was a while back. 94, somewhere around there. Yeah. My mother took me to Hershey Park. My mother got me on a submarine, and I got to see how them motherfuckers live in that submarine. I could never be in no shit like that. Yeah, Tyra. Even when I got locked up, my mother bailed me out of jail more than once. But it sounds like your mother never did that for you. All right. My mother bought me sneakers, name brand clothing. I was always in First Down, Tommy Hilfiger, Polo. I had so much name brand shit that, I got sick of it as an adult. Yeah, it didn't sound like you had a happy childhood. I mean, because you was talking about how your mother used to beat your ass. I mean, my mother whooped me, but your mother never bought you a Nintendo when it came out, because that was me and you about the same age. You didn't have a Nintendo, Tyra? My mother bought me a Nintendo. You didn't have no Nintendo? Well, actually, my grandmother got cable. Remember when cable was invented, Tyra? That's about the same age. Me and you about the same age. Remember when cable came out? Yeah, my grandmother paid for cable through the entire house. Your grandmother didn't have cable in your house? That's why you end up watching all that black and white movies and shit. You know, did your mom, your mother didn't have a TV in your room, Tyra? Because my mother had a TV in my room, big ass 19-inch tube TV. Mm. Damn, you had it hard. You had it hard. So you was that dusty motherfucker that had to come to my house to play the Nintendo because your mommy couldn't afford to get you a Nintendo. It was too much easier just beating your ass. All right. And you say that your mother was a cleaning woman. Well, not by the, she didn't have nowhere to clean on the 4th of July. All right. I'm just saying, the video on the 4th of July, you said your mother was clean and this, that, the other. Well, she ain't clean no more. Okay. Yes, my mother took me to medieval times. Okay. That was the shit, Tyra. Medieval times. I don't even think that place though. That place definitely closed down. My mother took me to great adventures. My mother took me to Wildwood, New Jersey, which is this big ass amusement park that sits off the Atlantic Ocean, Tyra. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. And I mean, if you're a kid, oh yeah, it's the greatest place in the world. Um, my mother took me to a place called Bowcraft, which was smaller, place for kids. My mother put me in camps, remember the camp back in the day, kids used to go to camp. Yeah, my mother signed me up for camp. My mother signed me up for chess clubs. Uh, uh, my mother signed me up for so much shit, right? See, I had love and support. My uncle, my mother's brother, they were teaching me how to use turntables while you were sitting in the room because you were a bad little boy. And you weren't learning anything, just staring out the window. You know? I mean, while your mother told you to go sit on the porch, my grandmother, who worked at Blue Cross and Blue Shield, well, she was taking me from East Orange, New Jersey, all the way to Livingston to go play with the white kids, that had basketball courts in their basements. You know, fucking pinball machines and whole arcades. This was back in the 80s. Tyra. Yeah. I mean, I keep telling you, Tyra, I come from a big family. We all lived in one house. And my grandfather owned that house back then. He owned it. He owned the house all the way up until he died. Now, after he died, people started flipping the house and doing all that extra shit to the house. A lot of people abandoned the house. But yeah, man, it sounds like your mother failed you a little bit. Ooh. You know, my mother got me trumpets, clarinets. I can't even tell you how many keyboards she fucking bought me, like musical keyboards, like pianos, you know. All right. I can't uh uh I can't even tell you. I can't even count. Like it was so many. Mm, mm. All right. Real talk. But yeah, Tyra, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you to have such a rough life as a child. All right. You being so out of control that your mother had to separate you because you're a goddamn crack baby. She knew you were a crack baby. That's why she told you to sit on the porch. That's why she told you to sit in the house, and she kept you in the house for days on end while you watched the other kids play. And out of your own mouth, you said, well, yeah, I was one of those little kids that used to mouth off even after I got hit. Yeah, only crack babies did that, Tyra. Because my mother would hit me, I wouldn't fuck with that lady no more. That means you was learning. All right. I feel that maybe your mother didn't hit you hard enough, or maybe she did hit you too goddamn hard and she felt bad and she said, well, I'm not gonna beat on him no more because he's got brain damage. I just put him in the room. And you sat in that room until you was 18 years old. Because you talk about you went to juvenile. You can't pull no record and show that you went to juvenile. You're lying. You didn't go to juvenile. You went to a special ed class, is what you went to. I mean, we see you with all of your little white classmates. I mean, they don't call it special ed no more. They call it special needs. So, Tyra, I know you miss me. All right. And I hear you talking about me. But I don't really feel like talking about you. You dig? I mean, I got so many other fish on my plate. And what I'll do is when I'm done, all right, when I'm done, I'll check back in with you, okay, Tyra? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's Friday, okay? It's Friday. It's the DJ show. It's the money show. You know, everybody's going to come to the DJ show later on tonight. And when the DJ show starts, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I was live earlier, but I deleted that stream because, you know, I had committed some no-nos in the stream. So, yes, people, the DJ show is tonight. Make sure you tune in. We will be live as usual. All right, on the ones and twos. And all right, when we go live, all right, with the DJ show, the haters will be in the building. Oh yeah, and one more thing. LaBanya, don't be trying to sit up here and talk about you gonna call me out on no goddamn DJ battle. I heard I was in LaBanya's chat and she was like she wanna battle me. I said, girl, stop. I said, I'd rather help people than battle. Why is everything gotta be a goddamn battle? I'm tired of battling. All right. I can help you. How about that? Talk about you need some goddamn equipment. Well, buy some goddamn equipment. You could buy a PlayStation, you could buy some turntables. They're the same goddamn price. You bought a car, people make excuses for everything. If you got a car, you can buy some goddamn DJ equipment. You bought a car and you ain't broke and you paying and your car's paid off, I don't want to hear shit. Okay? It's all about just finding the right shit. You just don't want to get ripped off and you want to find the right shit. That's it. That's it. You just don't want to get ripped off. I told her last night, I said, listen, I said, I got over 2,000 tracks, girl. You better, come on, man. Stop, man. I ain't battling no goddamn body. All right? That's not even a battle. Okay? Like real goddamn talk. That is not a battle. I got 2,000 records. You just started in 2020. All right? Come on now. All right? Been building my music collection for like, I don't know, 10 years or some shit like that. So, yeah. Mm. Tyra, all right? Just from me to you. Oh, your mommy didn't love you like that. All right. But my mother, oh, You see the photo on the thumbnail? Yeah. You see that big ass Kool-Aid smile on my face, right? You see that thumbnail, me and my mama? When my mama went in on ZX. You see that shit, don't you? Big ass thumbnail with, you see me, I got a big ass, huge ass smile on my face. Like, I'm happy than a bitch. Yeah. You don't have any photos like that with your mother as a child, do you? Have any happy times with your mama? Did she take any photos of y'all when y'all was little? All right. Nope. She didn't. She did not. All right. She did not. That's because she didn't love you like that. She just pushed you to the side, you know. And I don't know how clean your mama is when she online and she on Facebook going, oh, oh, oh. All right. I mean, why are you mad at me? You should be mad at your sister. You should be just as mad at your sister for embarrassing your mother as you was for Darius smoking weed in your house. Because your sister is the one showing your mama all fucked up. Stuff like, you gonna get in the bed? Shut up. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me. I didn't record your mama. Your sister did. All right. He should go live and cuss his goddamn sister out for embarrassing his mama. Like real talk. All right. Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna set up, y'all. I'm gonna relax. All right. All right. And this goddamn dog's getting on my nerves because my neighbor's outdoors. All right. But yeah, Tyra, you make me laugh. All right. I'm going back in your chat room and continue to laugh at you. See y'all later tonight.